Welcome back to the channel. Find Another University Gang. I'm in my take a Trump shot at trading listing, taking that Trump shot. Today we're going to be talking about why you shouldn't stop posting. So you can make it as a trader. I wanted to give up when my views dropped, and then I started posting more, and then, my impressions went up, but then, I started posting less, and then my impressions went down. YouTube is hard. It's hard to get views. It's hard to get discovered. All it takes is, one video. So just keep posting. I slowed down on my YouTube shorts, free game like videos, because I wasn't, getting as many views as I wanted to get. And, I am, restarting my YouTube shorts addiction. And I'm just gonna keep, posting. Even when I don't get as many views as I want to get, I'm just gonna keep posting. I'm just, focused on hitting 10K subscribers, and just kind of healing. Like, people just judge me based on what other people say and all that, but I am how I am because of all the stuff like I went through. Like, I just, if I just didn't grow up the way I did, I just, wouldn't be a person like this. And it's just like so annoying. But, I'm just, watched over by the universe, and, the universe blessed me with this skill set and rap as a skill set, and, just kind of removed negative people, negative vibes from my life. Like, people who wanted to see me like low vibrational, doing low vibrational things, wanted to see me fail, were wishing bad on me. Like, all that negative energy just kind of made my life just spiral out of control. And, I just had to start, vibing around the right people who pushed me to keep going. And, I just had to realize I need to just let go of pain and hurt and forgive my parents, because, I just get so annoyed with my parents, and it's just like, damn, like, neither of my parents really cared about my mental health. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like, damn, like, I don't understand why people have kids just to, in a way put them through hell. Like, it's just like, why? And, I am just one of those kids that are just, trying to let go of shit and just let shit go. Because that's the main reason, I have behavioral issues and do the type of shit that I do. Like, I really gotta start going to counseling or something. And I come on here and literally just motivate other like LGBTQ plus people to just go find help. You're just a kid like me who was just born, and you can't control who you are, who your parents are and who your family is. And I kind of had to just let certain shit go and just realize stuff, it is how it is. And just kind of move on and just heal. I had to just distance myself away from people who didn't want to see me make it in trading, because that just made me want to quit trading. People who are like, oh, I'm never gonna make it, da 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 da, then turn around and want me to teach them trading for free. No, go figure it out yourself. Like, people can go through the struggle like I went through. And I just feel like if people gotta be in my business, do all this, wish bad on me, all that, it just shows that I must be a standout bitch. Like, for real. People gotta go so low to bring me down to a low vibration. Like, people was trying to claim my strategy as their own and put me down, and just send negative energy my way. But fortunately, I'm rocking a Jesus piece, and just return the sender. Like, I can't deal with negative people, like people coming into what I'm doing with such negativity. Like, no, I'm a positive person, the vibes. Like, I'm the Empress of Blue for a reason. And I was just, really going through it in my 20s in regards to just letting go of childhood pain and like trauma. Like, I'm just like, damn, sometimes I just don't understand why, I was put into the situation I was put into. But, I just can just be different from my parents, like, honestly, and just learn to let shit go and just be a different parent, because I definitely wouldn't have the amount of behavioral issues, the just outbursts, all that type of stuff, if I just grew up with normal parents who were married, who loved each other. Like, I just was, that, adoption kid that was, I guess, thrown around. And I guess my dad was like forced to raise me. Like, it's just so hurtful, and it just brings you to such a low vibration. It's like you want to blow up, and it's just annoying, especially when people don't credit me for just being the Empress of Blues, being the GOAT. And it irritates me when people who are insecure in themselves try to bring me down. I'm very high vibrational, I'm very positive, and people just try to hold me back and put me down and do all this type of stuff because I must be the shit. And I just have to realize, I guess, people see me as like a leader or whatever. And people are gonna always try to, rain on my parade and, point out my failures and hide my successes and, try to claim my successes as their own. Like, people are just, weird. And I just have to just learn to distance myself away from those people and vibe around the right people. You are, who you surround yourself around. And, I feel like, since I'm, a verified bitch now, I'm giving off celebrity vibes. But, I don't know any other, blue check people in real life. And, that just shows like I'm better off just in monk mode and, just keep focusing on going up, because all those people are just jealous of me. Who are those people? And those are the same ones who just had to nitpick and just do certain shit just to like cover their own ass. Like, when bad karma hits people for just doing you wrong, and then they're just mad because karma hit them. It's like, whatever you put into the universe really be coming back to you. And, that's why I'm just, trying to surround myself with positivity, no negative vibes for real. Like, people who want to elevate and, who are confident in themselves and not insecure. Like, I just don't understand why people are so insecure in themselves. And, I just stopped vibing around people who didn't want to see me win. And ever since, I did that, I kind of just have been elevating. And then, sometimes, honestly, it was the people I least expected too. And it was just surprising. It's like they wanted to see me like a low vibrational, and it's like then turn around and, claim my successes as their own and don't realize themselves. And, I just had to realize those people just want to be me and are jealous, and wish, they were as successful in the trading industry as I am. I stopped trading with those insecure guys. Screw guys who put you down because they're insecure in themselves. I just had to stop vibing around, certain people. And, I started just, focusing on actions and not words, because actions speak louder than words. It's easy to say stuff and it's harder to actually achieve it. It's easy to say you're going to do this and achieve that, and then it doesn't happen and you fail. Failure is just the universe's redirection and for a better career or path. And I learned that the hard way, failing as a Twitch streamer, hairstylist, like braid. I tried braiding hair, but it's like it's hard to get clients. Same thing with personal training. It's hard to pass a certification. It's hard to get on the floor. I was stuck on the floor trading on my phone, and then, you know, now I have my own membership. Now I fancy skip. The universe just removed me from, you know, certain gym environments too, like me failing, and, you know, I was just kind of just stuck and stagnant. I just had to realize that was the universe just really redirecting me and removing me from negative people and negative energies. And, you know, those people aren't even known as a trader. Like, you know, no one who has been able to, you know, achieve their dream life is gonna put you down. I'm just so irritated and annoyed by people. And, you know, I just had to realize, you know, I wouldn't be the type of person I am if I just didn't go through the type of shit that I went through. And I just stopped caring about people's judgments and opinions and because they don't know my whole story. Like, you know what I mean? And it's just like, I had to just realize, you know, sometimes, you know, you're owed good karma. Like, I'm a good person. That just, you know, all that bad shit that happened to my parents is just like bad karma, like bad juju. I just had to realize, you know, I'm a good ass person. The universe obviously wants me to leave the country. And I just don't think, you know, if I was such a bad person, I would be in the type of position I am right now. Like, I feel like I'm a top dog in the traderware industry, making trading great again. I have a job, sure, it's only a minimum wage job, but, you know, low income is better than no income. And, you know, I just stopped caring about, you know, people's judgments, because they aren't living the lifestyle that I want to live. They don't have what I want. And, you know, if they gotta, you know, label me a certain type of person before they, you know, I guess reveal all the bad shit, or like, I don't know, it's just like the bad energy they put into the universe just coming back to them. And, you know, they gotta label me as a certain type of person, because that is the main cause of, you know, me having behavioral and mental health issues. Like, I just wouldn't be that type of person if I had normal parents. Like, you know what I mean? And I just had to just let shit go and, you know, just stop caring about people's judgments and opinions of me, because they can't relate to my pain. They can't relate to my hurt. And, you know, I definitely just was owed, I guess, good karma. Like, I just be feeling like sometimes I'm walking karma. And, you know, I just have to realize none of that shit's my fault, because I just definitely would not be this type of person. And, you know, that's why I come on here and just talk, because I know in the comments people are like, oh, this is healing for me, because sometimes I don't even realize, you know, other people are going through the same things as me, and, you know, feeling the same type of way, and me, you know, being on the internet makes them feel better. So that's why I keep posting. So just keep posting. Don't give up on trading, no matter what. Remove yourself from, you know, negative people who don't want to see you win, who put you down. And that's pretty much it. Don't forget to thumbs up this video and subscribe.